The world is in shock as another international crisis escalates in the Democratic Republic of Congo. M23 rebels have taken control of Goma in the country's east. The UN and Western nations accuse Rwanda's President Paul Kagame of supporting the M23. Kagame has significant interests in the eastern DRC. The region is rich in minerals and Rwanda benefits from the trade, especially from gold. All this is unfolding as the United States' new President Donald Trump refocuses on domestic issues. But Trump too has threatened to annex Canada and Greenland.
This gives a bad signal to countries who are victims of expansionism and invasion from foreigners, and Rwanda will see that as the green light to do the same thing.
Welcome to the flip side. Rwanda's President Paul Kagame denies any military involvement with the M23 rebels.
M23 are not Rwandans, please. These are Congolese.
The United Nations, the United States, and the European Union all point their accusing fingers at him. The M23 group is primarily composed of ethnic Tutsis, similar to Rwanda's ruling ethnic group. The group says it is fighting to protect minority Tutsis in the DRC from the over 200 armed gangs active in the three provinces, Ituri, North and South Kivu.
Our objective is Congo. We are fighting for Congo. We are not fighting for mineral. We are not fighting for anything. And what you say, balkanization.
So, what's the root cause of this decades-long conflict if it's not all about minerals?
On se retrouve dans une guerre, dans une succession de guerres et différents conflits depuis 30 ans qui ont des racines très profondes historiques sur des questions de citoyenneté, d'identité suite à l'occupation et la violence coloniale, mais aussi beaucoup d'intérêts économiques qui vont bien au-delà de la question minière.
Rwanda claims its involvement is defensive, aimed at protecting itself from the Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Rwanda, FDLR. This ethnic Hutu militia group includes perpetrators of the 1994 genocide in Rwanda. But is that all there is to it?
Rwanda knows that they can't come in a country such as Congo, in any country, without a reason. So you have to find the reason to come in that country. And for them, that same reason is FDLR.
The M23 rebellion is not new and it is not the first time they have taken Goma. But something is different this time around.
Experts from United Nations, they have all material. They are investigators and they produce reports every time. They showed with proof that Rwandan troops were found in Congolese territory. And Rwanda continued denying these facts, but the reality is that everybody saw troops beginning Ruchuru, Rubaya, and now Goma. Goma was seized after the first day with confrontation between Congolese army and the M23, but the game changer was Rwanda because troops from Rwanda came in and with a big support for M23.
Since M23 resurged in late 2021, fighting had been limited to hamlets in the sub-regions. Why did the M23 choose to resurface now?
You have such a superpower, which is the United States, going to expansionism. This is expansionism from Donald Trump, and you have Russia as well in Ukraine. This gives a bad signal to countries who are victims of expansionism and invasion from foreigners, and Rwanda will see that as the green light to do the same thing.
Rwanda's gambit is indicative of our current geopolitics. Russia and Ukraine, China and Taiwan, now US President Trump wants to buy the Danish protectorate of Greenland and force an independent nation, Canada, to be part of the US. President Kagame might be interested in securing Rwanda's border with Congo in the volatile eastern DRC. His main concern? Remnants of the Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Rwanda, FDLR.
There is no signal of FDLR. We can find some, but they represent no threat to the Rwanda.
Nonetheless, no nation wants a volatile neighbor. But isn't there a better way to solve this crisis?
There is not another way out of dialogue to find a solution, and I am sure that they will consider their position to go to the peaceful resolution of this conflict.
And that's the flip side.